let's talk about chinchilla items to avoid. The first product to avoid is exercise balls. Exercise balls are bad for a number of reasons. One of the reasons is that they are too small. Chinchilla exercise balls do not come in the required size for chinchillas, meaning that their back will be curving, which can cause spinal issues. The next one is that exercise balls are made of a dangerous material, plastic. If chinchillas ingest plastic, it can lead to serious health issues. Next is that exercise balls can be quite uncleanly, especially if your chinchilla pees in the exercise ball. They could get covered in their pee and it would be really hard to get out of their fur. The next is that these balls do not provide enough ventilation for your chinchilla, meaning that they could overheat really easily in these balls, especially when they're running around. And the ventilation slats that are provided can cause injury to your chinchilla if their limbs are caught. These exercise balls have been known to rip nails, toes and even limbs off chinchillas. For all these reasons, exercise balls are really not recommended. If you are wanting to give your chinchilla exercise, I'd recommend giving them playtime in a chinchilla-proofed room or in a playpen. The next item is hay balls. Hay balls are bad for a number of reasons. The first one is that your chinchilla's limbs can get caught in the gaps in the hay ball, especially chinchillas will use anything as a ledge. They can get their limbs caught or even their head caught. This can obviously lead to serious health issues. The second one is that they cannot hold enough hay for your chinchilla's recommended amount. Hay is over 80% of a chinchilla's diet and a hay ball does not hold sufficient amount of hay. And the chain can cause injury to your chinchilla. Again, if they jump on the ball or anything like that, it can get wrapped around them. Instead of a hay ball, I would recommend using a chinchilla safe hay rack or just putting the hay on the floor of the cage. The next item is salt and mineral licks. These are not necessary for chinchillas if you are feeding them a nutritionally balanced diet. And they can cause health issues like kidney stones due to them consuming too much salt in a short period of time. I would really not recommend these. If you are feeding your chinchilla a nutritionally balanced diet, they are not necessary. The next thing that you should avoid for your chinchilla is processed and unsafe treats. These treats are often too high in sugar and fat, which can lead to health issues such as bloat, digestive disorders, liver damage and tooth decay. These treats are often also made with bad quality ingredients. For this reason, I would really not recommend giving your chinchilla processed and unsafe treats. Instead, you can feed your chinchilla safe treats. I'll leave a link in the description to a list of chinchilla safe treats. The next thing to avoid is plastic cage accessories. Plastic cage accessories are made from a harmful material, plastic. If plastic is ingested, it can cause digestive tract issues and blockages. These can lead to discomfort, illness and even death. The final thing is edible hides and accessories. These hides often contain toxic ingredients such as honey for chinchillas. They are often also made of cardboard and sawdust. This is really bad if your chinchilla ingests it, as it can cause impaction, which can lead to digestive tract issues. And it's often unclear what these hides are made of, which again, you don't know what it's made of, so you don't know if it contains harmful materials. Instead of an edible hide, I just recommend getting a wooden one instead. So that is the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did enjoy it, please make sure to give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to my channel and turning notifications on so you're notified whenever I upload a video. I hope you learned something, and as always, have an amazing day.